Ladies and gentlemen, welcome for the viewers at home in the town of Isegem in West Flanders for the matchup between the home team, the Kasteel Nitro's, on the other side of the field, and the Limburg Shotguns on the bottom of your screen. Both teams are now heading into week 2 of the BNL, and both teams lost their opening game last week, surprisingly, especially the Limburg Shotguns, taking the loss against the newcomer, the Rotterdam Trojans, and the Kasteel Nitro's losing as well to another new team in the BNL, the Brussels Tigers. My name is Rijn van den Berg for American Football Community Belgium, and I have my brother in arms next to me of American Football Community Belgium as well, Laurens. Good evening, Laurens.
Good evening. Good evening, everybody at home as well.
So, Laurens, did you see any of the games last week? The results were surprising, to say the least.
Yeah, I did watch the live stream of last week, so the Brussels Black Angels versus the Amsterdam Crusaders.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was surprising to see the Black Angels starting off not too well, having 2 turnovers, and made a.
So now the game,
Yep.
we're going to focus on the game, and there's going to be a run back here. The kickoff for a touchdown immediately. So this game will start off with a run back from Hakeem Williams. And are there flags on the field? I don't think so. I don't think there are any flags on the field, Laurens. Are you seeing this?
Yeah, I didn't see anything, so a little bit surprising to see the opening kickoff be returned. We haven't seen that a lot of the times.
So for the viewers at home, we will try and monitor your comments. If you're watching on YouTube, welcome on our YouTube channel. If you're watching on Facebook, welcome on our Facebook channel. But I have a slight preference for YouTube, Laurens.
Yeah, it makes things a little bit easier, I think, on YouTube.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You watch it on your smart TV, so that's a good thing.
But there was a flag on the field because this touchdown is coming back.
Oh, okay.
It's during a kickoff return, it's usually a block in the back or a holding. Didn't catch any of it. The officials or the zebra crew for today is Rick Stormen, the white cap. Christophe Maillard is the umpire. The head linesman, Steven van den Abelen. The line judge is Bart Killens. And our female back judge, Eva Klotz, will try and make this game as smooth as possible. This is a first down, Limburg. Immediate run down the middle.
So 2 running backs on the quarterback to the left and to the right. Makes things a little bit hard to read for the defense. And the run was by Edmund Yeboah, Ghanese player with he lives in Belgium for a couple of years already, but has roots in Ghana.
So if you're watching at home, you can just slide in the comments. Just tell us where you're watching from. Always curious about the people watching at home. Second down, Limburg. Second and a couple of yards. And again, Yeboah with the run. That seems to be enough for a first down. So new set of downs for Limburg.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's a new player. Previously played for the Antwerp Spartans, who are playing in the BAFL right now. So he's still young, 18 years old. So new face, and he's shown himself to be a good player in this first drive already.
So that's a new set of downs for Limburg. Probably still a little bit down for that touchdown that got called back during the opening kickoff. And this is going to be the first pass attempt of quarterback John Brown to Hakeem Williams, the one who ran the ball back during the opening kickoff. But pass completion, new first down.
Yeah, and that's a completion from one American to another. Hakeem Williams also from U.S. nationality.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of Hakeem Williams today. Last week, John Brown had to run for his life against the Rotterdam Trojans. But I think it's going to be a little bit more closer today. There we go. Another pass attempt to Vincenzo Kleis. Pass completion. And picking up like 4 or 5 yards, it seems. Testing the waters here.
Yeah, trying to find out what will work. We see Yeboah coming off the field now. John Brown going to call the play, or at least communicate it to the huddle.
And there is Kian Bora in the backfield. It's like one of the most prominent running backs in the Limburg Shotguns offense. And he gets the ball, but doesn't get far. And I think they're maybe lost a couple of yards here.
He's been a staple. He's been there for a couple of years, I think, already.
Yeah, absolutely.
Limburg Shotguns.
He has American football running through his veins because he's the son of Sergio Bora, one of the monuments of American football in Belgium. And there is the second down. Bora gets the ball again, picking up some yards and getting out of bounds, picking up maybe a 2 or a 3. It'll be a second down. Will be a third down. Shotguns.
Yeah, and this is a couple of runs in a row now. Trying to find out what will work the best.
Scores last week. Shotguns lost 7-40, 41 against the Rotterdam Trojans. And the NITRO'S, as I said before in the introduction of the game, they lost to the newcomers 6-20. And Ewout Nuitens was quarterbacking the team last week. He's not supposed to be a quarterback normally.
No, I think he's an offensive lineman usually.
Yeah.
He's the president also of the Kasteel Nitro's.
There's the pass attempt, the first deep ball of John Brown to Vincenzo Kleis, and that will be a touchdown, barring any flags. But no, this will be 6 points for Limburg.
Yeah. That was quite a completion, long completion, and just a go route, pretty simple.
So second time John Brown threw the ball to Vincenzo Kleis, and this time touchdown. And we'll see if they will go for the extra point or will go for 2. It seems that they will go for 2. Looks like it.
It appears that way.
Is Brown on the field? Yes, he is. This will be a 2-point conversion attempt. Score 6-0. And John Brown with the pass attempt and the completion to Hakeem Williams. And that's successful 2-point conversion. Score 8-0 Limburg Shotguns.
Absolutely, and that makes it all the more exciting to start the game, because it's already more than just a touchdown and an extra point. NITRO'S have to make it worth their while in their own first drive on offense.
Awesome.
And we were talking about Ewout Nuitens being the starting quarterback last week. That will not be the case this week. We saw during the practices here on the field, number 7 will be the quarterback. He's a new face on the offense, and his name is, I'll try, Harry Rafalimanana. I think I did it well, and I think that means he's got roots in Madagascar. Sounds like Madagascar root somewhere.
He's got the French nationality, so Madagascar. Yeah, that's possible. But maybe just to make it a little bit easier on us, we'll call him Rafa.
We'll make it Rafa.
I think Rafa is more than enough, without trying to disrespect this beautiful name, but it will take 10 seconds every time we have to pronounce the name. So kickoff Limburg Shotguns, and return players of the Kasteel Nitro's is on your left side. It's Ewout Buffel, if I'm not mistaken, and I can't seem to make up the number, jersey number of the player on the other side. But we'll see where the ball goes. It's Mas Prevo. He's going to kick the ball. The lefty of the Limburg Shotguns, and there we go. Kickoff is. And trying to running back, but he gets stranded, and there's a flag coming in from way from midfield. The official threw the flag, I think, almost 20 yards. That was damn impressive.
That was also quite a long completion.
He threw it from the 50, and it landed at about the 27. It's more than 20 yards. I think it was. Let's see. I think it was Christophe Maillard.
If anybody needs a starting quarterback.
Yeah, but there's a face mask penalty against the Limburg Shotguns, so that will give the Nitros 15 more yards, probably. It's a personal foul. Face mask when, yeah, the face mask is there for protection, not for grabbing. And first down for the Nitros. Let's see what Rafa can do on quarterback. And it'll be a first pass attempt, but has to run for it, and he will get sacked.
Donovan Lima with the sack, number 16.
Yeah, and the home announcer here is also struggling with with Rafa's name.
I think he'll end up with Rafa as soon as we did.
Yeah, just keep it Rafa. Just keep it Rafa. Second down for the Kasteel Nitros.
Yeah, and another USA behind that name, Donovan Lima, also an American player. Rafa under center again. Not really on the center, on the shotgun.
Yeah, the shotgun. Oh, good one, good one. That will be the first run attempt of the game of the Kasteel Nitros, but barely picking up any yards. Will be a third down.
Robert de Bozere with the run. We'll see a lot more of him, and we can't talk about the Nitros and especially their offense without mentioning the fact that their running back of last year is not on this team anymore, David Zabrodin.
Oh, Zabrodin. Oh, he was the bell cow running back.
Yep.
Absolutely.
He moved to the GFL2 to the Lubeck Cougars.
Okay. So taking it up a notch. And Rafa again in the shotgun. This will be a pass attempt. Slow pass and almost picked off. That ball was going very, very slow. Almost got intercepted by Ainsley Kusi.
It was a pass attempt to Ewout Buffel.
Ainsley Kusi very upset with himself for not having the pick, but this will be a fourth down and a punt. First punt of the game. It's a high, very high snap going over the head of the punter, and he will just down the ball at the 6-yard line or the 7-yard line. Shotgun starting very deep in Nitro's territory.
Yeah, Seppo Hollevoet really had a tough task to try and grab that ball. That was very high.
I think long snapping is underrated. It's very underrated. It's really difficult to pinpoint the ball in the hands of the snapper, and if it's over your head, there's only one thing you can do, and that's damage control.
Right.
But in this case, starting at the 6, it's not so much damage control anymore. So first down, shotguns deep, very deep into Limburg into Kasteel Nitro's territory. That is Kian Borra, and he will run. Probably will end up at the 2-yard line. Yeah, shotguns close to another 6.
Yeah, and it's worth mentioning Kobe Olieslagers is also on the field with number 9. He's actually listed as a quarterback. He played quarterback in preseason, I remember, a couple times.
Yeah, QB2. Both quarterbacks are on the field, and I think he will line up as a tight end.
Yeah, I think he's a tight end.
It's good to get some reps in as quarterback number 2. because John Brown is the undisputed #1 at this point. Second down, Limburg, and early movement. Early movement, flags all over the place. That will probably be an offsides penalty. And let's see. No, it's a false start against the offense. Shotguns moving back 5 yards. Still second down. Other games going on in the BNL today. The Brussels derby between the Brussels Tiger and Brussels Black Angels is being played not in Brussels, it's being played in Beringen, in the hometown of the Limburg Shotguns, because of lack of availability of pitches, of fields. And speaking of quarterbacks, it is quarterback number 2, Kobe Olieslagers, who gets the pass, who gets the completion, who gets the touchdown.
And everybody's really excited to see him score that touchdown. You can see everybody really running towards him. It's probably the first time he caught the pass as a, I think as a, or maybe not the first time he caught the pass, but at least the first time he caught a pass for a touchdown. Usually throws one.
I cannot remember a quarterback-to-quarterback pass and a touchdown. Not even in the NFL.
Right?
Not even.
I can't remember.
This is pretty rare. And Mas Prevo will line up for the extra point this down. That's a low snap. And how will this end? It's not gonna end well. It was number 30, Mitch Spill, who, the holder, was going for it, but had nowhere to go. So score is 13. So it's 14 to 0 because of the missed extra point, but the successful 2-point conversion during the first touchdown.
Yeah, and talking about that game being replaced, or not being replaced, being moved to Beringen, we also have another game going on right now in Rotterdam. Rotterdam Trojans are playing against the Amsterdam Crusaders, another derby.
Yeah.
A Dutch derby at least. And Amsterdam and Rotterdam, always quite a battle.
After what I saw last week of Rotterdam, that could be a very interesting game. The undisputed champion, of course, the Amsterdam Crusaders, who won last week 38-0 it was against the Brussels Black Angels. But the Rotterdam Trojans also entering the BNL with a bang by defeating the Limburg Shotguns with 7-41. So they're not the new kid on the block, they're contenders. If you ask me, they are contenders. Mas Prevo lining up again for the kickoff. And 2 returners getting ready. If you hear cars in the background, that's pretty normal because our broadcasting tower is maybe 15 meters away from one of the busiest roads in the neighborhood, I think. It's the road between, what is it, from Isegem and, I don't know. I'm not from around here.
Me neither.
I drove almost 2 hours to get here. But glad to be here. Kasteel Nitro's, or the Isegem tribes, as they're still called when it comes to younger teams. It's a nice club to be here. And that's the kickoff of Mas Prevo. And that will, it's a muffed return. He will return it. Maybe not the wisest of decision. And is the ball out? The ball is out. And again, the Limburg Shotguns will start very deep into NITRO'S territory. That was maybe not the smartest of decisions of taking that ball out.
No.
Could have taken a knee in the end zone. But then again, not a good start to the game for the Kasteel Nitro's.
No, they're in trouble again.
They're in trouble again, yeah. So Shotguns probably starting at exactly the same position as they did during their last drive. Kian Bora lining up next to quarterback John Brown. Motion, handoff, run, and touchdown, Limburg Shotguns.
Yeah, jet sweep to Keem Williams.
This is going in the wrong direction for the home team. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns for the visiting team. That's 20-0, and we're not even past the first quarter.
Especially those last 2 drives where you end up on your own half, deep into your own half for the start of the drive, and this is going to make things a lot harder.
Yeah. A couple of special teams mistakes.
2-point conversion again.
Stretching the field here. Handoff to Bora. And Bora will not make it. No. Score will remain 20-0 for the Limburg Shotguns. Kian Bora not able to punch that ball in for the 2-point conversion. But then again, no man overboard for the Limburg Shotguns, having a comfortable lead here against the home team that has to mentally recover from these 3 major blows already in the first quarter.
Yeah, absolutely.
And again, if you're watching at home, in the comments, you can tell us where you're watching from. If you have questions for us, don't hesitate to ask them. This week we have a monitor in front of us. Last week in Amsterdam during the stream where John Mane and Joey Kraan were hosting, they didn't have a monitor, so they couldn't see any of your questions. But today, if you have any questions, just put them in the comments. And Laurens, he's behind the computer. He will make sure that that they will get noticed.
Yeah, Napop already thinks John Brown will be drafted by the Patriots, so
okay.
we're watching something special.
Yeah, Patriots need a quarterback. That's true. They released Mac Jones, so
traded him.
Traded
Right,
him.
yeah,
That's
absolutely.
true. They traded him. And
Another
again, that ball is touched, and will not get far. But this time, at least, that ball will not be fumbled. That was just bad luck. That was just bad luck. The ball bouncing and touching the player's shin, I think. That was number 8.
It was Ewart Buffel. Yep.
That is just bad luck.
Absolutely. And
I think he wanted to let it pass him for the touchback.
Right, the bounce didn't turn out his way.
No. Just one of those right side guess. First down for the Nitros.
We have Diego Perez watching from Spain.
Welcome, Diego. Thank you for watching. Stay with us. And Rafa having to run for it. And will that be a safety? No, that is the quarterback sack. Will get sacked at probably the 1 or the 2 yard line.
I think that was Donovan Lima again. No, it was somebody else.
That was
number 2.
That was a tight hug.
It was Patricio Barreiro, I think, with the sack. Talking about Spaniards. No, that was the Spanish sack.
There we go. Maybe that's why Daniel is watching.
Right.
One thing that stands out, if you look at the sideline of the Kasteel Nitros, they barely have any backup players. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players on the sideline. That's just not enough.
Right, absolutely. We also see two of those guys aren't going to play because one is in a tracksuit, the other one has I don't know.
Oh, that makes it 5. That makes it 5 players now.
I think the other one also has a cane, so that makes it 4. I think.
Oh, he's walking on crutches. Yeah.
Yeah, crutches. Right. That was. That's
so
tough.
So I think a lot of players, probably all of them, have to play both ways,
yeah,
or three ways. Special teams, defense, and offense. A high snap for Rafa.
But I think
will have to go for it, but will not get far.
But I think we have to take our words back because looking at the sideline now, people are just flooding in.
Oh, there we go.
There was I think
they were hidden.
There was a meeting in a tent somewhere, so more backups than we thought.
Oh.
Luckily for the Nitros, I was already thinking this was way too much people on that list to be that
It's 6. It's after 6 it's after 6 p.m. I have to be awake. I have to be awake. But there is a player down.
Yeah, somebody's
It's one of the
injured.
It's one of the shotguns players. They were playing hide and seek pretty good.
They did.
The sideline. That was strange.
And I'm wondering if it's a shotgun or a nitro. I can't really tell from here. It kind of looks like
It's
number
a nitro.
7.
It's one of the nitro.
It's a quarterback. It's the Rafa.
It's Rafa.
Ah, that's just bad luck for Nitros.
So
Having a new starting quarterback and then he going down after basically I think third drive. on offense.
I think Evo Nutters has to give has to stay warm. He might have to go back in.
I think we'll see number 99 on quarterback again. I don't
And
think this kid will be able to
no,
continue.
no,
Hopefully he's fine,
he's in a lot of pain.
but he's not, I think.
Medical staff is on the field right now, and that is not a good sign.
No.
That is not a good sign. They're bringing out the stretcher. Rafa with his face buried in the grass.
Yeah. Yeah, and
This is just one of those days for the
Yep.
Nitros. Just
absolutely.
so I think it's the first time I have to say we're gonna cut to commercial.
You're protective all day, just in case. Who knows what could happen?
Hey, baby, what's going on?
Nothing is more important than being safe. Protect yourself at all times. We've got you. Go to Pirella.com for all your American football gear.
So quarterback Rafa being helped off the field, and yeah, that is just bad luck for the Kasteel Nitros right now. It's 4th down. They will have to punt. I don't think they will call a play here. In your own end zone, the line is practically on the goal line. The punter will be he has to stay in bounds. He has to stay. he cannot
No.
touch the ball and leave the field. Tell that to Dolphins fans.
Right.
So we have people watching from Texas. Apparently Nate Papp. Welcome, Nate. So if you're watching, you can tell us as well why you're watching, because people from Spain watching, people from Texas watching Belgian American football. It's quite the surprise, but then again, welcome. So this will be a very interesting situation here.
Seppe Hollevoet.
It's a clean snap. That's an excellent punt for being in your in your own end zone. Couple of missed tackles there. It's Ainsley Kusi, number 14, getting out of bounds at the 30-yard line. That was, I think, it's the first bit of good luck that the Kasteel Nitros had today, that he didn't run that back.
Yeah, Niklas the Dekker was the one almost tackling him right away, but he had a little bit of bad luck.
And people also asking in the comments what the score is. Brussels Black Angels Tigers. That game starts at 7. Starts at 7 in Beringen, so not on a Brussels field. And speaking of Texas, in the background you hear Cotton Eye Joe by the Rednecks. I think maybe the DJ is also watching the live stream here. All right, it's first down. Limburg Shotguns with the handoff to Bora, churning up a couple of yards. It's maybe 2 or 3 yards here. Second down, Limburg.
We have also people watching from Groningen to watch Mas Prévost.
And Nate Papp was looking for the most obscure football names. Came across the Shotguns, figured I'd watch the game. That's an any reason is a good reason to watch football, but Nate, that's one hell of a reason. The Limburg Shotguns. I don't think there's another team that's named the Shotguns. So yeah, one of the most obscure names. You're right, and you found it. And the handoff is to Bora. Bora will run out of bounds at about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, and that's why you do one of those motions. Hakeem Williams was in motion, and last time he was in motion. He got the jet sweep, got the touchdown. Now he did not get the ball.
So new first down for the visiting team. Looking to add to that already big lead of 20 points. And again, Bora with the run. The defense seems to be stepping up a little bit during this drive. And that will be a second down.
Yeah, then that's the Cloud the tackle, I think.
And let's see. Victoria rooting for the Shotguns in the comments. Welcome, Victoria. Second down. Kobe Olieslager with the motion. And it's no, it's not Bora. It was another run.
Yeboah. Bora and Yeboah.
And Ivar is watching from Groningen to support our own Groningen Giant. It's Mas Prevo. He played with the Giants. There we go. Yeah, he's been getting a lot of work. Last week he had a lot of kicking to do. A lot of punting. It's not a good thing. But then again, if you're a punter, you want to punt.
And Kobe Olieslager seems like he really is going to play tight end in this game. He's lining up wide now.
Yeah, John Brown surrounding himself with one player because there's a motion from Bora. Yeboah with the run, but slips, falls. That will be a fourth down. I think they will go for it right now.
Yeah, tackled by Robbe Populier. And looking at this list, he's 21 years old, but there's a lot of young guys on this team, a lot of guys in their early 20s. So that's the philosophy as well of this team.
That's a new first down. It's not a fourth down. It's a new set of downs for Limburg. Brown in the shotgun. Handing off to Bora, and Bora will punch it in for a touchdown. Score will be, yes, 26-0 for Limburg. Now it's official. Whitecap raising his hands.
It was a nice run. Had to kind of sway himself through a couple tackles, through a couple players, but was able to score a touchdown.
Michael Klein is asking if this is the only game today in the BNL. No, but it's the only game that's being live streamed. Every week there's a game of the week. This week it's this game. Two other games going on, the Brussels Derby in Beringen and the Dutch Derby in Rotterdam. And shotguns will go for two. Yeboah with the ball. And he runs it in. That's it. 28-0.
Quite a fast guy if you see him running.
But there are flags on the field. Doesn't seem to be, but I think because the Nitros are staying on the field.
Yep.
There might be something going on. And you hear some local Dutch in the background, probably. And the cameraman of the Kasteel Nitro is getting his keys back, apparently.
We'll call it Dutch here in West Flanders.
We call it Dutch.
It's somewhat.
There's the flag. There's the flag. Number 15 on the sideline was hiding it from me. There's a flag, and it's against the shotguns. Let's see what they'll do, if they will get Masprevo to kick, or will they go for two again? You might think because they have a good lead here, every time you score a touchdown, you just go for 2 because you can practice plays.
Absolutely.
I think that's the philosophy here.
Yep, that's just running some red zone plays, trying to figure out what will work.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see, because the shotguns are coming back on the field now, and Colby Oli Slagers is coming on the field as a quarterback, maybe? No, there's
John's
Brown.
there.
John's there. Gonna go for 2 again. With, 2 quarterbacks on the field. That's and they have to get lined up, but that will not happen. This will be delay a game. If you go for 2, they started at, what was it, inside the 5 or inside the 10. Now they're moving back. If they continue like that, they'll end up midfield. So this is, believe it or not, this is still a 2-point conversion. Score is still 26-0. Brown probably with the pass attempt here. There we go. Checking his reads, but has to run for it. And he will get tackled. That looked like a horse collar to me, but unsuccessful 2-point attempt here. 2-point conversion.
Sveta Sunin was the one on the tackle. It looked like it was a horse collar, but it was not called.
And the rolling Mo saying, "Come on, guys." Rolling Mo, are you saying that to the shotguns or to the Kasteel Nitros? Because they could use some luck, they could use some cheering. And Michael Klein bring back the Amsterdam Admirals to the ELF Liga. If Amsterdam continues this way and will win the BNL every year, they might have to take that step up again. They might have to go higher, but then again, we've seen some games in the ELF, and the level of play there is the difference is, I think, still too big.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't forget the fact that the venue in Amsterdam is, I think, a little bit different than some of the venues we see in the ELF.
Yeah, they will have to they will have to rent out the stadium because they have a great pitch, but they don't have stands. They have stands, but not for hundreds or thousands of people. The Amsterdam Crusaders playing in Sloterpark. A lot of pitches, a lot of fields there for soccer, for football, for hockey. But there are no big stands there. And low kickoff for the shotguns, touched again by another player, and they will just down it. They will just down it at the 20. Let's see, is that the 20? Yes, the 20-yard line. Kasteel Nitro is failing to cross midfield.
Yeah, Jens Ledoux was the one trying to grab the ball, but again, the low kick that makes things so much worse when that ball hits the ground.
Yeah.
You never know where it's going.
Preva with the good kick. And Anna-Marie, shotguns. We love you from the States. Number 7 is probably family of Hakeem Williams.
I would assume.
So we got people all over the world watching us. No pressure, Laurens, no pressure. Absolutely no pressure. Shout out to Steven Willems for the camera work and the technical support here. And this will be a run. And might be one of the first downs for the Nitros.
Yeah. Robert de Bozer with a run. He got a couple of yards in that toss play. And last week he was able to make a couple fine runs. So he's one of those players who will have to step up in the new offense without Zabrodin.
Yes, Zabrodin he's missed. I think this will be the end of the first quarter. There it is. Whitecap raising the ball, signaling the end of the first quarter. 26-0 for the shotguns here against the home team, the Kasteel Nitros. And I think the Kasteel Nitros will have to focus on just getting some points. Not winning the game, I think, but just getting points on the board.
Yeah, absolutely. Last week they had 6 points, but those were 2 kicks. So a touchdown will be nice this week, especially at home.
Yeah.
And we mentioned the family of Hakeem Williams. Maybe it's their his big sister and mom who are watching.
What's up, big sis? What's up, mom? Welcome. And there, that ambulance that's passing here is probably for Rafa. You hear the ambulance sounds in the background. That will be for the starting quarterback of the Kasteel Nitros. Rafali Manana. We will, in honor of him, we will pronounce the name in its entirety this time. Hari Rafali Manana. It was a very short game for him. It was his first game. And that ambulance had quite the speed, so this might say something about how severe this injury will be. So I hope he's okay. First down for the Nitros. With a run, short run. And it's, it's Nuters on quarterback with the number 99 with the handoff.
Is Robert de Bozer again.
So this will probably, I think we'll see a lot of runs here then. If Ewout will stay at quarterback, I think we will see a lot of running here from the Nitros. And ambulance is entering the stadium. It really is for Hari. Again, a run, but they're churning up the yards here. Might be enough. Might be enough for a first down.
Yeah, good job by
By Nuters?
by Nuters.
By Nuters himself. Just
The offensive line, I wanted to say, but he's as a quarterback that
but then again, he's a linesman. He can throw
yeah,
himself.
yeah.
He can throw himself.
He knows how to do that. I remember last week he had a QB sneak and picked up 6 yards. So I
There we
think
go.
this week this will be a little bit of the same yardage.
And you will see the ambulance in the background right now. That is for Hari. But the game continues with the new first down for the Kasteel Nitros. Once again, a handoff. Yeah, maybe 1, maybe 2 yards.
Yeah, what Buffel was the one in motion.
I think the defensive coordinator here of the Limburg Shotguns just, it's going to get very predictable here, I think, with the Kasteel Nitros offense. So the defensive coordinator of the Limburg Shotguns just has to focus here on stopping the run. Because it is what they're doing. Just handing off. Or quarterback, well, not a sneak. A high snap for Ewout, but here's the pass and the completion. That was an excellent pass by Ewout Nuters. Jens Ledoux with the completion. That was a tight ball.
Yep, he's listed as a tight end and a running back. Quite the combination, I'd say.
Let's see, Ionel Gurascu's shout out to our host watching from home today. Ionel, one of the players on the Limburg Shotguns team.
Yeah, he's a tight end.
But he's injured. Too bad. I wanted to see him play today. He's new as well since this season with the Limburg Shotguns. And here is another run. The Kasteel Nitro, that was number 31. Robert de Bozer.
Yeah, the offensive line doing a good job.
Yeah. Surprising to say the least that
This is working.
Yeah, they're finding their second breath. That will be good for the game, especially since they're 26 points behind. Maybe they're in the we don't have to do anything anymore. We just play football. I think they're maybe in that kind of mindset right now, and that is a that's a false start. It's probably a false start. Flags all over the place.
Yeah, it looked like an offensive false start.
Let's see what the white cap. There we go. Rick Stormer with the false start signal. And we have Hakeem's uncle watching from Cali. That's Ken House. Shout out to Ken House.
Yeah, we also have people watching from Atlanta. for him. So all over the place in the USA watching for him.
Get ready for the widest quarterback on the planet, I would say to those people in Atlanta. Kirk time. Second down, Kasteel Nitro's, and a high snap for Ewout Nuts. He's just
Took his time.
took his time. He was like, just come at me. I'll throw the ball. Just come at me. But there seems to be another flag on the play. But Ewout Nuts, he's a big guy. You will not get him to the ground easily.
Yeah,
That's maybe one of the mindset that he has. Like, just come at me. Just I play line. Just come at me.
He's 140 kilos.
Yeah,
So you're not just gonna bring that down the one guy.
absolutely. Thanks for the shout out. Mama D says, problem. No problem. Everyone is welcome in our live stream here. And while Rafali Manana is getting taken care of by the medical staff, it's getting carted probably into the ambulance in a couple of minutes. And Kasteel Nitro's moving in the wrong direction here. Got a couple of nice runs, but that is a severe penalty. That was probably a block. Block in the back. Yeah, can't do that. So, that's too bad. Negates all the good stuff they've done in this drive. Second and forever for Ewout. Now it is on quarterback. And motion. So, hand off to the number 8.
Buffle.
But that was a play that moved very slowly, so the defense was able to read that like a book. That will be a third and longer for the Kasteel Nitro's. Yeah, and Manana is now getting into the ambulance. Rafali Manana. I hope he will get an applause once the ambulance leaves the pitch here, but I have to focus here on the game. Third down, high snap for Ewout. He will run for it, and look at that.
Had to take one of his own linemen out.
Absolutely, that's the quarterback run. He was like, F this, I'm going.
And again, quite a load to bring down.
And Christoph Reinders supporting the Limburg Shotguns from Algarve. Algarve in Portugal.
Yeah, basically from everywhere people are watching.
And timeout called by the Kasteel Nitro's. We'll check the comment section again. Coach, tip for the Limburg Shotguns: your linebackers should shift more. Yeah, if you guys have any coaching tips, just leave them in the comments as well.
Well, 314 seems to be a coach, so
Yeah, I'll try and maybe you can shout him to the sideline here. So score still at 26-0. And according to Steven, our cameraman, it's a 4th and 31. So that will probably be a punt. And the ambulance with Rafali Manana is on the move here. So gonna leave the stadium here.
yeah, tough moment.
So, yeah. Especially if it's your first game and you hope to leave in your car or by bike or not in an ambulance. Nobody wants that. Fourth down, punt Kasteel Nitro's. That's an excellent spiral punt. And the returner has some problems with the ball. Who has that ball? That would be a breath of fresh air for the Kasteel Nitro's, but not enough enthusiasm on the sideline yet. Let's see who has that ball. That would be shocking if the Nitros will have that ball.
Yeah, they're still on the ground. I think they're still wrestling for it.
Yeah.
Everybody's around it trying to figure it out. But
As a Green Bay Packers fan, I have some traumas when it comes to people wrestling for the ball. And who has the ball? I think the Shotguns will have it.
and I'm a Raiders fan, so I just have traumas. Nothing else.
So that was an excellent punt for the situation that they're in. Low, it was a spiral, so it had a weird bounce. The returner had problems with it, muffed it, and almost got the ball back.
Yeah, and we also have Francisco Helmer watching. He's a Gator, at least he was last year. Maybe he changed, but I think he's still a Gator. Was one of those young guys on the Gator team, and he was a good player. He's still young, and I think he had an interception in one of the last games.
So first down for the Limburg Shotguns, looking to add to that 26-point lead here, and I think it's John Brown going for it himself. He was gonna get sacked. Brown getting sacked. Yep.
Yep. Leonard Klarout with the sack. Good tackle as well.
Joey in the comments, that QB is a wall. I think he's talking about Ewout here.
Yeah, talking about players. Willem van Kompenol also watching. He's also a player who used to play here.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of Ewout fans in the comments.
Yeah, well, he's a very nice guy.
He's absolutely he's the best. Second down, Limburg Shotguns. Let's see what John Brown has to do. This will be a pass attempt, but too low for, is it Vincenzo Kleis?
NITRO'S
Yes.
bring the pressure on this down.
Yeah, they calmed down a little bit, the Kasteel Nitro's. They got something going in offense now. Trying to level it out on defense. Just got a little bit flustered in the first quarter. Lost their starting quarterback. So it's understandable that they're maybe a little bit off balance here. Third and long for the Shotguns. Brown with the pass attempt. The catch to Vincenzo Kleis this down. It's a completion and probably a new set of downs here. Willem van Kompen also asking what happened to the Nitro's quarterback. Well, he got hurt on a play deep in their own end zone. I think it was on the third down when they were in their own end zone, and we do not have any idea what the severity of his injury is. But he got carted off the field, and an ambulance took him away. So probably pretty severe. Wishing him all the best. Yeboah with the run here. He almost gets the first down here. And flags all over the place again. Usually ends up in a holding penalty on the offense when there are flags flying like this during a run. Let's see what the officials have to say. Checking the comments once again.
And also remember the last couple of years until basically last season, Jason Taylor was the running back for this team for quite some time. He was one hell of a player. Touchdown machine. Had to replace him last year.
He's still in Belgium, but he's not on the coaching staff anymore. I saw him last week in Beringen. He was a little bit sick last week. And we had a face mask penalty against Kasteel Nitro's. Too bad for them. That's a personal foul. There's a Chiefs fan watching from Peer. Joel Campbell. Congrats on the
Corn dog.
the corn dog on the Super Bowl. Going for that three-peat last year. John Brown here with the pass attempt to Kian Bora. Not this time as a running back. And they have some trouble getting him down.
He was able to spin himself out of that tackle. Quite impressive to find some spot there.
That's the Bora blood working there.
Anyway, he was in motion. And I was able to catch the ball from the sideline, and I think 1, 2, 3. We're watching the replay here. I think he got 4 tackles that he broke.
We got another shout out from California here. Olivia Lima in the comments. Thanks for the shout out. Welcome once again in our live stream of this BNL game between the Limburg Shotguns and the home team Kasteel Nitro's. And it's Yeboah with the ball for the run. Looking for some green, some grass, but will get wrestled down at about the 5, it seems. Knocking on the door once again.
Yeah, and it was quite funny. I was just thinking about the Chiefs, and on the right side on the field, I saw Kobe Olisagers lining up, and he was watching the official. Remember this year we had the Kadarius Toney penalty.
Remember that?
And I was just thinking about the Chiefs, so it was quite funny.
Remember that doofus lining up in his own in the neutral zone.
Yeah, so Kobe was checking with the official. He was okay.
Hey, at least Kobe, he scored a touchdown. And that ball seemed to be going back.
Yeah, be a ball off the field. It's going to be Bora again.
First and about 20. Darkness is also slowly falling over Isegem here. Next to the... oh, back to the game. That's Bora again. Short run. Not nearly enough to get to the original line of scrimmage there.
Yeah, and we saw them use that 2 running back system a couple times with the 2 running backs next to the quarterback.
Yep. Bora once again lining up next to John Brown. This will be a pass attempt to the sideline, and that's that was almost intercepted. Who was it? Was it Vincenzo Klaas who had a little bit? Yep. Had butterfingers on that play and almost had it picked.
And I think it was Renzo Worm who had the tackle. Quite a good tackle. Again, one of those young guys, 21 years old. There's a reason why they won the BNL Youth League this year.
Yes, true. It's the fall league of youth football here in Belgium. First time they had a BNL season. And I think there will be, I'm pretty sure there will be a second one this year.
It was a success, so I believe so.
There we go. Brown in the shotgun. With a pass to the end zone. Number 33 losing the ball. But that was in the possession. That was an incomplete pass probably. It didn't have possession, didn't make a football move.
No.
So this will be 4th down.
Yeah, Vince van Herk was a player.
Let's see what they'll do. They'll probably just go for it here. Not giving Masprevo an attempt to kick the ball. Putting up 3. But Brown is still on the pitch, so this will be a 4th and very long, or about 15 yards. And for a 4th down play, that's quite the distance. But they probably still have all the confidence from the points they already scored. See what they'll do. That is Brown with the pass to Kobe Olisagers once again, and not he fumbles the ball, but maybe recovers it for the touchdown. And was he down? This will be a very interesting call. So it was once again quarterback to quarterback pass, completion, he got tackled, fumbled the ball, and who recovered it? Let's see. But this will be very difficult. If it is Nitro's ball, they will have to start on the 1. Let's watch the replay.
Yeah, I think he was able to recover it. We see it on the replay here.
And this will maybe be a 1st down. This could be if he recovered it. It depends where he was, because he was down in the end zone. But there's a flag because the official is moving the ball back. We are trying to watch it here in replay, and that ball is clearly out. Doesn't have possession. Tries to recover. That's not a recovery. it was recovered to me by a player from the Nitros, but I think he was called down.
I'm not sure.
I think he will be called down. Okay, there was a flag next near the snap, so it's a 4th down again. So all that for nothing. All of that commotion for nothing. It's just 4th down once again. Maybe we'll get another quarterback-to-quarterback pass. Willem and Kompenol saying, give him some glasses while you're at it.
He's a homer, actually, so.
Yeah, give the ref a mic, is what Roland de Koning is saying. Yeah, but I don't think we're there yet in the BNL to mic up the officials every time. They are mic'd up to each other, but then you have to have a sound system, and if you want to have a sound system, there has to be budget. I think sometimes, in some cases, it's still a budget thing in the BNL, but it's only the 3rd season. It's come a long way. They're still growing, but that's probably one of the more important things for the coming years is the miking up of the official. But then again, the sound system has to be there as well. So, but it's a good idea, absolutely.
Yep, we're still waiting for a call.
And you saw the shotgun players doing push-ups on the sideline, trying to stay warm. It's getting a little bit chilly. It's okay. I think last time we called a game here, it was raining cats and dogs. So that wasn't the best of games to be at. It was a mud bowl to start, and it was cold, and it was wet, and we had equipment that got wet. So fond memories of that. Fond memories of that night.
Absolutely.
Well, let's see. Let's check the comments again. It's crazy seeing Kobe move that good on receiver, knowing he's a great QB, is what Kenji Fit is saying.
Joey wants to know if we are doing the bowl game commentary all together. 4 guys doing commentary.
Absolutely, we're going to be like the Visa halftime show crew on what is it? Is that Fox? It's like 6 guys at a table.
Yeah.
Or Joey, let's do it. Let's 4, 5, 6 guys. Let's all go there. So that's first down. And the stadium announcer is trying to get the crowd hyped up here. It's the first time it's a pass, and it is tipped. You can pick that up if you want as a defender. You can try it.
Yep, that's what they teach you to do. Always pick up that ball. You never know what ends up.
Play to the whistle. Play to the whistle.
Absolutely.
That's what they say.
It was Hakeem Williams who was the target. Did not receive the ball.
Yeah. And the home announcer again warming up the crowd here. Might be a little bit tricky with 26 points in the deficit. That's a pass attempt, and that is it is again quarterback to quarterback. John Brown to Kobe Olieslagers. I think one of the quarterbacks is the leading receiver right now. I'll write that. I have to write that down.
Yeah, and I think Thibaut Goethals was very disappointed. He came a tick late on on getting a sack on John Brown. He was able to just get the ball out a little bit earlier, but a clean hit. Nothing like a roughing the passer. Doesn't make any difference, of course, in a play like this. But
let's see here. We got the play in replay while the 2-point conversion is being played. It was clean. I think Bora getting the ball for the 2-point conversion. He will not get it. Score will stay at 32-0. It has been a while since the shotgun scored, but Nitro's they picked up some steam on defense and offense, but still have to take this touchdown.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're 7 p.m. here, which means the game in Limburg is also starting.
Yeah, absolutely. So now all the games in the BNL are underway. We'll try to get some scores from the other games. If you have the scores, and just put them in the comments, because we have to stay focused on the game here. And it's getting a little bit. It's starting to get a little bit chilly, so I'm
Yep.
putting my hands in my pockets here. So, so if you have the scores, if you have some scores from Rotterdam or from Beringen, yeah, just put them in the comments so everyone's happy. And second quarter here in Isegem, score 32 for the Limburg Shotguns, 0 for the home team. But once again, the home team, the Nitros, lost their starting quarterback Hari Rafali Manana early in the game, in the first quarter. Got carted off the field, and the ambulance came for him. So probably a pretty severe injury, probably a leg injury. But no news as of yet. If somebody has news on Rafali Manana, again, just put it in the comments. And Masprevo lining up for the kickoff. There we go. It's a low kick. See what the Nitros will do with it. They'll just let it bounce. Oh, no. No. He will return it.
Buffel took the ball and ran with it. Took a couple yards with him. Always tricky when you do that, but he was able to pick up a few yards.
Yeah, I think they were going to let the ball go. Seeing as the previous kickoffs didn't go the way they wanted.
Yeah.
This is going to be a first down at about the 25-yard line, probably. No, let's see. That's the 31 or 32-yard line. First and 10. And a high snap for Ewo. Now this with a tight pass. Tipped. Is it caught? It was no, that's an incomplete pass. It looked like it's going to be a pick.
That was very close.
But then again, the Nitro's receiver was there to pick up the ball, and I think he came like a blade of grass short for a completion after a tipped ball.
Yeah, I think it was even double on it.
If you can watch this play in a replay, just do it. Just watch this play again. Should be a highlight, even if it's not a completion. Nutton's shotgun again, trying to take him down.
That's what we mean about getting him down.
And that's a very enthusiastic Limburg Shotguns defender.
That's Donovan Lima.
He was very happy, not with, you cannot, it's a sack, but Nuttons didn't go down. Look at it and replay again. There we go.
Yeah,
He just stays on his feet. The ref just blew the play dead, as they should.
Yeah, I remember a sack by Aaron Donald, who retired yesterday.
Shout out.
And he jumped on top of, I don't know who it was. I think it was
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was, but I remember him jumping on top of one of those quarterbacks and
Joe Burrow. It was Joe Burrow, I think, after his leg injury.
Yeah, I think it was, maybe. And I remember the announcer saying he jumped on top of him like a spider monkey.
Spider monkey.
Imagine being that big and still called a
I think it was one of the first games where Joe Burrow came back from his knee injury, and he suddenly had Aaron Donald doing piggyback rides on him. That's not what you want.
No, imagine.
After your knee snapped in half like half a year before.
Yeah, and I think we have timeout now.
Yeah.
We have some...
third and long for the home team.
Yeah, we see Emmanuel Lewis, who is in the huddle for the Shotguns.
Head coach of the Limburg Shotguns.
Yeah, and we have to mention the fact that he was here for a long time. Was a member of the Nitro's coaching staff for a long time here. Has a lot of familiarity with a lot of these players here still.
Yeah, but he's giving him he's giving his old team a serious whooping.
Yep.
As of now.
Second season for him as a head coach here.
With the Shotguns.
He still lives in Amsterdam, by the way. Still has to take the drive 2 or 3 times a week.
The drive, man. Living in Amsterdam, playing in Beringen, that's, wow. Half your paycheck going to gas. So, third and long. Well, looked like a Wildcat. No, run up. No, he's not running upfield anymore. He's going to get tackled. It's that's a big risk you're taking. If you run towards the sideline, just start turning around.
Yeah, he was trying to find some hole.
Yeah, didn't get it.
Yeah, and Joey in the comments is saying that the crew is up 27-0 versus the Trojans.
That is very early in the game. And
Well,
what's the time?
No. That game started at 6 p.m.
Started,
as well,
okay,
sorry.
started at 6.
It would be a very big lead.
It's
very early on if it would be the Brussels Black Angels.
It's the
right?
Brussels game that started
or,
at
the Brussels Tigers.
Yo, Joey, thanks for the score. 26-0. So for the crew against the Trojans. That's yeah, both blowouts right now, and it's a timeout called by the home team, by the Nitros, on 4th and long. See what they'll do.
Yeah, Willem van Kopperol says he never coached for the Nitros. Maybe he wasn't coach, but I think he knows a lot of the players because of his. Is it Precision Academy? Is that him?
They have, yeah, Precision Academy. That's,
Yeah.
that's here. And it's the second quarter in Rotterdam. Thanks, Joey. That will be fast in 7 minutes. Anything can happen in football. You can score a lot of points in 7 minutes. And I think that the shotguns were up. They were almost up 20 after not even 10 minutes of play, I think. Then it subsided a little bit, but still major lead right now for the green and gold. 4th and long for Nuttons on quarterback. High snap again. He's going to run for it. Just basically the entire team on his back. And then once again,
Lima
coming out of the pile.
He's got a dog in him.
Yeah, he's got the dog. Absolutely. And this is halftime here in Isegem. Going to halftime with a 32-0 lead for the Limburg Shotguns. We will mute this this stream for the duration of the halftime, because if music's coming through in the background, we will get copyright strikes once again in the stream, and that's not good for a stream. They will cut the stream, or they will cut the audio, and we do not want that. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments. We will check up on them during halftime. We will try to answer them in the second half here, but from Isegem, we will see you in a couple of minutes.
You're protective all day, just in case. Who knows what could happen?
Hey, baby, what's going on?
Nothing is more important than being safe. Protect yourself at all times. We've got you. Go to Pirella.com for all your American football gear. You're protective all day, just in case. Who knows what could happen?
Hey, baby, what's going on?
Nothing is more important than being safe. Protect yourself at all times. We've got you. Go to Perella.com for all your American football gear.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again in the beautiful town of Isegem in West Flanders for the BNL matchup between the Limburg Shotguns, the visiting team, and the home team, the Kasteel Nitro's. Halftime score 32 for the Limburg Shotguns and 0 for the Kasteel Nitro's. Tough luck for the home team because they also lost their starting quarterback, Hari Rafali Manana. And during halftime, we heard that he was here since Tuesday. And first game, one of the first drives as well. And got injured, and ambulance was called. And let's hope, wish him a speedy recovery. Apparently a broken ankle. So that's a tough first game for the French guy, for the Frenchman, for the new player. For 29-year-old Hari Rafali Manana. Once again, a shout out to him. Rijn van den Berg here of American Football Community Belgium with Laurens next to me. We tanked up. He got a beer. I got some hot cocoa. Starting to get a little bit chilly here in our tower. And as well, a shout out to Steven Willems of Be a Legend, who is a cameraman, who is the visual director, who is the graphics guy all at the same time. So massive shout out to Steven. Getting ready here to start the second half. And Laurens, what do you expect?
Just I was waiting for the kick.
And no return on the plate.
Yeah, he would Vermeeren with the recovery, or at least getting the ball. But I hope for a little bit more of what we saw before halftime, where the NITRO'S were able to find some groove.
Henry, in the comments, someone says, couldn't they use royalty-free music during halftime? Yeah, we can do that, but where's the fun in that? Royalty-free music. It's just difficult to keep the sound running. We will get copyright strike after copyright strike, so it's difficult. It's difficult for us. First down for the NITRO'S. You won't notice on the quarterback. That's I think the defense jumped here a little bit. That will be a offsides penalty against the Shotguns probably.
Yep, and Willem is still in the comments, and I have to say, Willem, you were absolutely right about Emmanuel Lewis and the NITRO'S. He was coaching in Amsterdam, not here in Kasteel Nitro's or in Isegem. Did have some individual coaching, but not a member of the staff. So good correction there.
And Ian El Gorasco in the comments with hot cocoa is always a good idea, Laurens. And a run by the Kasteel Nitro's, turning up some yards, getting some positive vibes in the game. Number 31.
Yep, the balls are up.
The balls are up. Trying to cross midfield. I don't think they got there a lot in the first half. Once again, 32 points down. That is a mountain, a major mountain to climb. And once again, somebody jumped, pointing fingers at each other. It looks to me like the defense jumped. And we'll see. No, it's the offense that jumped. So offense moving 5 yards back. I always like the signal of second down, the horns.
The horns.
You can see that in close-up, really good. Is there a difference between just doing two, like the V sign and the horns? I wonder where that comes from. And that's a pitch, run play, picking up a couple. Was it a bullseye once again?
Yep, it was. With a run on the left now.
Jensen Cunningham just posted before halftime, Lima is an absolute unit. Someone signed this man. Big dog on ball. That's the shotguns defender. That's always it's always very enthusiastic.
He is
when he gets a sack. So might see him here.
Yep, he's lining up on the right side.
Third down for the home team. And it's a sneak by the quad. It's out nonsense. Look at this.
Angry.
This big man on the field.
He gets his teammates very enthusiastic as well.
Look at that. Look at how many yards he got. That was I'm gonna just say it was the most impressive play of the entire game.
It was quite
how
he can move, man.
He can move.
He looks really big. He is really big, but he can move.
Yeah, well,
has some legs on him.
Yeah, if you see and hear this after this game, that was something. Congrats, man. And I'm neutral here. We have to stay neutral, but damn.
That was fun.
That was
fun to watch.
I thought he was going to pick up maybe a couple, but that's like 15 yards. And they thought that is the balls that are all running backwards. Trying to
find a room.
Yeah, he's finding daylight here. And just almost knocked over. But still going. This is still going. And
this was a good play by the boys. They're keeping the play alive.
Okay, I'm going to watch this in replay. This was a really interesting run. It started going the wrong way. Then almost got tackled, went back 10 yards, then found some daylight, and then absolutely trucked a defender.
It's always tricky as a defense because you kind of spill to the one side once the running back goes a certain way, and then suddenly he turns back and there's nobody there on the other side. That's kind of what happened, but DBs were able to close in.
Nate Papp saying, bro, Kasteel Nitro just need to do QB sneak on every play. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see just them doing QB sneaks on every play. And that's, let's see, chains are about to move, I think. No, it's a timeout called by the shotguns. Yeah, they got some difficulty stopping this run here. Stopping Ewout for one.
Absolutely.
How do you defend that? You can't focus all your defenders on one player. That's impossible. He's the Aaron Donald on offense.
He is.
Imagine Aaron Donald as quarterback.
Yeah,
how would you defend that?
I don't think you can.
You can't. He's retired right now, so maybe he can play for the Kasteel Nitros as a quarterback.
Well, we do have another D tackle here. Thibaut Debailly is here.
We saw Thibaut, absolutely. Yes.
Our own pride, Belgian pride on football. Because he's
BC
on the
Lions.
BC Lions in the CFL, our first professional football player ever.
So, Thibaut, if you see this, you can play quarterback here as well. So, new first down for the Kasteel Nitros. High snap for Ewout. And he will pass that ball deep. And that will get picked. That will get picked at any time. That was a rainbow ball, and that ball didn't have enough velocity.
That
got picked. But it seems the returner is down and staying down.
Yeah, a lot of routes on the right side. And sometimes if one of those guys starts to cut off his route, there's going to be a lot of issues.
And Julissa Lianos rooting for Lima from Cali. There's a lot of people from Cali watching here.
And I think it was Ainsley Kusi.
Was that Ainsley? Is it number 14? Then it's Ainsley Kusi.
Yep, playing basically safety. While we know him mostly as a wide receiver.
Yes.
Dutchman.
So first down, but there's a flag already. Who has the ball? That is Bora. Trying to find something, but gets absolutely mugged on all sides. At that, somebody jumped probably. See where the white cap will point. Hands on the sides. Okay. Yep. Still a first down for the Limburg Shotguns. Seem to be offsides. Defense jumped.
Yeah, John Brown is looking on his wrist for the plays.
BNL does not have in-ear monitors or speakers, so they have to call the play on the sideline. There's a lot of movement here. John passing with a completion to Kobe Olislagers once again. And yeah, quarterback to quarterback. Kobe Olislagers is probably the leading receiver right now.
We'll have to stop calling him quarterback, I think. We'll have to start calling him
wide receiver.
Wide receiver, tight end, I think.
To me, he's a receiver. But he is listed only as a quarterback. But then again, John Brown is the #1, so if you can give him some reps that way.
It was sort of a tight end leak.
Yeah. Brown with the handoff to Bora. Bora cutting. That's enough for a first down. And the voice you heard in the background was the dad of Kian Bora. But
somebody's down again.
Both players, there are 2 players down.
Oh, 2 players are down.
Medical staff is on the field. But yeah, they have to check up on both of them.
And 2 Nitros at the same time.
So helmet is coming off. The player on the right side seems to be, what is it? It's 15. I think it's number 15.
There's no 15 on the list, so
no
probably...
Is that 55 maybe? Is there a 50? No, there is no 50.
There is. It does look like 51.
Oh, let's see. That is Jonathan Abiodun. That's another difficult name. Olu Warbemiga.
French-Nigerian?
Yeah.
Nigerian-French, one of those 2.
And he's the one who's staying down. The other player got up, left on his own power. That would be too bad because NITRO'S already lost their starting quarterback. Had to be taken to the hospital in an ambulance. This player seems to be staying down as well.
Yep. Another Frenchman injured.
Yeah, not a good day for the French here. There's the stretcher. Doesn't look good.
I think his game is over as well.
Yeah. Playing outside linebacker and defensive end. Another, this is going to be a hole in the defense. And the halftime score in Rotterdam was 27-0 in favor of the Amsterdam Crusaders. So the Amsterdam Crusaders are cruising to another victory. Won last week against the Brussels Black Angels, 38-0. That was a blowout as well. Looking to be a blowout too, this game.
Yep, and next Saturday, don't go sit on your couch to try and watch BNL football because there will be none.
Okay, no football.
We take a bye week next week. And March 30th, we're back with the Amsterdam Crusaders versus the Limburg Shotguns.
Back in Beringen.
Yep, which is a replay of BNL 1, BNL Bowl 1.
Uh-huh.
They played each other in the final. The first rendition of this league, the Brussels Tigers invite the Rotterdam Trojans that week, and the Kasteel Nitro's have another home game. They have the Brussels Black Angels on a visit.
Always fun coming here.
Yep.
It's just quite a drive for me.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So what? New set of downs for the Shotguns. Low snap for Brown. Tight pass to Hakeem Williams, and he is dodging tackles left and right. He will go all the way. Touchdown, Limburg, Hakeem Williams.
Yeah, and John Brown, he's great at finding that pressure, just the right time to throw that ball, because for the second time here, Thibaut Goethals was very close. Getting close to him, just not close enough.
So 38-0, and I think we will have a running clock right now. The score differential is 35 points. We will have a running clock. So this game might be over a lot quicker than you might think. But there's no need in to not have a running clock when you're up 38. And the offense is going for it. 2-point conversion here because Brown is on the field. Low snap once again. And, yeah, successful. I think it's Oli Slagers once again. Let's see. Is that... No, that's not Oli Slagers. That is number... It's difficult. If you're holding your hands in front of your number, it's really difficult to see.
I think it is still 9.
No. There's 2 numbers on his jersey. I still cannot figure it out.
We'll have to see the replay.
I think it's number 78. 78. It might be Louis Dals.
That's an offensive lineman, so that would surprise me.
Yeah. Or he was lined up. Or he
That's another issue we had this year in the NFL.
Yeah. You
Declaring
can
as a
declaring as a receiver, you can do that, but
absolutely.
the refs have to know. But successful 2-point conversion, 40-0 in favor of the Limburg Shotguns. Try to watch it on the replay here. 2-point conversion. You can rewind it as well. So short pass. That is no. It's only. I think it's only. It's only Slagers. I think.
That's a. I think that was we saw the replay of the touchdown, not the.
No. That was a 2-point conversion. So I think it. I think it was Oli Slagers. But then again, successful. Doesn't matter who it was. 40-0. Here's the kickoff with Mas Prevo. Low kick once again. That's a good bounce. It's number 8 taking it back.
So it's
and NITRO'S starting this drive once again with Ewout Nutters on quarterback. Trying to look for those first few points. It's not going to be easy if you don't have your starting quarterback. But then again, we saw what Nutters can do on quarterback. So anything can happen here. I think we will start to see some second stringers with the Limburg Shotguns once they get back on the field with their offense. There's no need in trying to risk the health of your starters if you're up by 40. High snap for Nutters once again.
my goodness.
I do not want to get trucked by Ewout. The announcer here calling him Ewout Rotlesberger. Yeah. No, Ewout is stronger, I think.
It was Migabo, I think, who was
he was
on the other side of that.
He was on the wrong side of that tackle.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. You do not want to get trucked by Ewout. Okay, second down for the NITRO'S. Clean snap this time. Ewout going for it once again. He might have to watch out with all those runs. If he gets hurt, I don't know who's gonna quarterback.
Yep.
We will see a lot of Wildcats, I think. Then.
Yeah, absolutely. Martin Noé was the one bringing him down.
There's a score in the Tigers Brussels Black Angels, Diego Perez. Or is he asking him?
I think he's asking for...
we do not know. We do not know. We do not have a guy inbeding it at the men's stadion where the Brussels Derby is being played. Yes, it's being played in Beringen, not in Brussels. There's a hiccup with the availability of pitches or fields. Clean snap for Ewout. And he will get sacked. He tried to go for it, but it took like 2 or 3 guys to get him down.
Yep, Martin Oe was there as well, again.
This is going to be a 4th down. This is going to be a punt. Nitro's having difficulty crossing the field. Then again, shouldn't be surprising because they lost their starting quarterback. Let's hope for a clean, long snap here for the punter. 2 guys deep for the return of the shotguns. It's an okay snap there. That's a good punt. But then again, it was caught immediately by number 22, no, 21. Let's see, we're 27. Is it Roy Bruggeman maybe? Yeah, it was an okay punt, but it got caught immediately. Ran it back 10 yards. And first down, Limburg. Again, across midfield.
They're trying to find some rhythm.
And that's a flag. And one of the receivers here is bowing his head. So Hakeem Williams bowing his head. It's going to be a false start. But I don't think it was Williams. It's impossible because he's on the outside.
Some changes on offense. Some substitutions here with the shotguns.
Still first down, but moving back 5 yards. The Limburg shotguns getting ready.
For the left here.
Once again, but this will probably be an offsides penalty. Flag got thrown on the left side. Side of the defense. It's a false start. Yeah. Shotguns are moving in the wrong direction.
Absolutely.
So that's 2 false start penalties in a row.
Takes you back a lot of yards.
Shouldn't be because, okay, you're up 40, but the focus still has to stay. Brown going into the huddle with the play. And Oli's flag is just stays on the field every time. And that's another. That's a run. Yeah, good run by the shotguns.
I think that was Yeboah again, 18 years old, so a lot of years in front of him, and already a very good player. As we said before, played in Antwerp for the Spartans.
And you might have heard the sirens in the background once again, and I'm afraid that will be once again for one of the players here. Try to keep you updated.
Yeah, imagine.
Imagine two players carted off to the hospital. Do not want that. Second down shotguns. It's the handoff. Yeboah looks it like he is nimble. This guy is going, and Yeboah in for the touchdown.
That was quite a spin move there halfway through.
That was impressive. Zezen 46-0. Pending pending the extra point or the 2-point conversion. And yeah, the ambulance, I think it's the Mug car.
Yeah. Imagine not knowing anything about the sport and then having to go to this field twice. You just think something's up with this game, but
it's not even the same ambulance.
No, it's not.
I think the other ambulance was still occupied, probably.
Doing a lot.
So it's not good news for the Nitros. But back to the game here. 2-point conversion. Score is 46-0. And no, somebody jumped, but Hakeem Williams with a 2-point conversion. The defense was pointing at the offense, thinking it was going to be a penalty, but no whistle. No whistle. And there's the ambulance. Well, this is turning into a really strange situation. You see, it's not an ambulance on the other side of the field.
I think that's a mug, yeah.
It's the mug. I don't know how to know the expression or what they say in English. It's the mug car. But the ambulance, you heard some more sirens like a couple of seconds ago. That was the ambulance. And I think we will see the ambulance in a couple of seconds here. Okay. Somebody's informing us here. The mug car is for medication against the pain that player is in.
Yeah, probably getting a shot.
Let's hope so. Let's hope he's okay. Yeah. There's the ambulance. So, yeah.
Let's hope we don't get to see this a lot in the BNL. Remember last year a game at the Gators where someone had to step into the ambulance, but the ambulance was just standing there. So he just had to get in, no sound. It's a little bit different here. And that was a kicker, by the way.
He got run. Yeah, he got run into. That's true.
No, I think I think he kicked his foot into the ground.
Oh yeah, the guy who got run into that was the kicker of the was the NFL. Which kicker was it?
I can't remember his name.
And low kick by Mas Prevo. It's going to get returned. That's 10 yards. He's taking it down the middle.
Starting to get a little bit chippy. Adrian or Donovan Lima.
There's no need for that. It's 48-0. Keep your cool.
Feisty guy.
This game is over. Barring a forfeit, this game is over. Just to call it like it is. And the ambulance stepping on the gas here. That ambulance has some speed to it. That's not good news. So quarterback Harry Rafali Manana, he had a broken ankle, and we'll await the news what the other player's injury is. Nitro is going for the run here. That's quite a shifty run here, almost getting that first down.
Yeah, Robert De Bois is having himself a nice day.
Yeah.
Did play well last week as well. Saw some runs of his.
Yes, look at the jersey number, almost 3 is almost gone. That's how many times they've tackled him today.
Oh.
And Gorasco Ionel saying prayers up for the injured player. We'll try to keep you updated. Second down up for the Nitros. Pitch again to the Bolzera and a first down. Let's hope. He holds on to the ball, and he does.
Yeah, he's fast, but he's hard to bring down. He doesn't go down on first contact.
If there's one thing we can remember from the game from today for the Nitros, is that the run game, even without David Sabrodin, the run game is okay.
Yep, they found themselves a good replacement.
And the quarterback can run as well.
Absolutely. He's in the center. There you see him.
First down. Yeah, they're moving in the right. I'm like, look at that official. That throw, just throwing the flag against one of the players. That was an angry throw. That official is not in a good mood.
Somebody's still down. Oh, no, it's okay.
Yeah, he's up. But
was Nitens.
Nitro's moving in the good direction. And yeah, Jason Jensen, face mask against the Limburg Shotguns. So that is a personal foul. That is going to put the NITRO'S very close to the end zone.
Yeah, maybe for the international people watching, why they are called the NITRO'S, the Kasteel Nitro's. It's their sponsor is Kasteel beer, and Nitro is one of their beers, I think, and that's why they're called the Kasteel Nitro's.
Yeah, imagine getting sponsored and named after a beer. That's a first. And first down and a run, and oh, this is gonna be very close.
Yeah, the boys are really getting himself in the game here.
Yep, at the 6-yard line or the 7-yard line, it seems.
And this kid's doing his job.
Yeah, first and goal for the Kasteel Nitro's. This drive is heading in the right direction. Timeout called by the Limburg shotguns. They're feeling the heat.
Yeah, and Shotgun's taking a timeout now.
Even though they're up 48 points, still taking a timeout. Wanting to keep that 0 on the board, or double zeros. Kasteel Nitro's, of course, want to erase that 0.
Yeah, we see it in the comments. Damn, Nitro's 31 is good.
Yeah,
Oh.
absolutely.
Putting himself the stamp of being one of the playmakers in this BNL league. And that's what you need if you're the Nitros. Because we assume they're going to have a tough time winning a lot of games in this BNL league. We hope they get close, of course. We hope for the best. But having someone like him will change a couple of plays every once in a while, and that can get to a touchdown, that can get to multiple touchdowns, and
I'll call it. The Bullseye is going to get the ball on this this first down.
I assume maybe try something different with Buffalo.
Or Ewout Nuts is going to run it in.
If he's going to punch it in.
I would like to see that. they got a lot of options on the running game right now. Let's see. That's a pitch. That is to the Bullseye. Is he going to get it? No, he's going to get tackled. He's going to get tackled hard. I think maybe a yard or original line of scrimmage.
2 or 3 yards maybe.
Or maybe moving it back a little bit. Nope. It's a second down. And I think if they won't get it on 3 downs, they will kick it.
They keep running him. It's not like he's taking a down off. No, he just keeps getting the ball.
No. Just keep him on the field. If you want the points, I think you have to give it to him.
There he is.
Oh, that is Nuts. Is Nuts going to punch it in himself? I think he's in.
That is a
He's
touchdown.
in. That is a big man touchdown by the Kasteel Nitro's.
Absolutely.
Absolutely impressive quarterback. That's not a sneak. That's a plow. That's a quarterback plow. Now let's hope everyone gets up out of that pile in one piece. Okay, the ambulance is still here, but there's not enough room for 2 players, I think. There's still a little bit of confusion, but I think that hands got raised by the officials, so that's going to be a touchdown. Okay, Steven has already put up the 6 points. Yep, it's official. 6 points for the Kasteel Nitro's. With Nuts keeping the ball and just absolutely demolishing that defense. You can't do it every time, but damn. And they will go for 2? Absolutely. Why not? Why not?
And Timo Daniels mentions the shotgun should crowd the box a little bit more.
Yeah.
Did look like a lot of space still there.
Yeah,
You knew
but
they were running it, but
yeah, I think it was a little bit of tush push, something like that. I think it was just somebody grabbed the behind of Ewa, just pushed him in. It's a high snap for Natas. And this will, he will be short. He tripped himself, I think.
Yep.
That's an unsuccessful 2-point conversion, but that looked like it was going in the right direction. And it was number 88.
I think there was
88.
Verlinde.
Gust Verlinde. I think he tripped over his own foot and tried to crawl his way into the end zone, but his hand and his knee was down, so no 2-point conversion for the Kasteel Nitro, but they're on the board, and I think that's the most important thing for them today. Trying to forget the 2 players that got carted off the field.
Yep.
Ambulance still here to take care of Jonathan.
Yeah, and the local DJ knows Spanish people are watching.
Yeah.
He's,
Dos cervezas, por favor.
yeah, he's
If there's one thing you can say about Isegem, it's there's always a great atmosphere.
Absolutely.
Even if you're getting demolished on the field, the atmosphere here is great.
Yeah, it's always trying to make it a lot of fun. I remember last year they had someone sing the national anthem.
Oh yeah, that's true.
They had a party afterwards upstairs.
Yeah,
with Olivier Beck as the DJ. I think, and the head coach was the DJ. So
I wanted
they always find a way to make this this fun.
Yeah,
that's what they should do. I mean, every team should try to make the game more than just about football, because not everybody knows as much about the game as the players do, as we do, hopefully. But
it's about the experience.
Right.
It should be about the experience here in Belgium. It's not a big sport here in Belgium. It's growing, but if you make it more about the experience than about the sport, just the sport itself, people will come. It will attract people, and there's a gym nearby. There's a soccer pitch nearby, so they got the exposure. So
I think the soccer pitch next door is Mandel United.
Who?
Mandel United.
Mandel United. Okay.
Yeah.
Mandel United. And here's the kickoff. Score 48-6. This is this looks to be an excellent return. Jaboa almost knocking over Coach Lewis.
Yeah, they got himself a player in that one.
Yeah.
quite a shifty player. Yeah, he's not that big of a guy. 1 meter 72 and 70 kilos. So there's still hope for me. Even though he's still 5 centimeters bigger than me. But
there's hope for everyone in football, Odins. It's a sport for everyone. You could be like a shifty short running back. You could crawl underneath people.
That's true.
It's first down, about halfway, about midfield. You hear the coach, the shotgun's in the background. Short run. There's a flag on the play. Your boy just absolutely getting smacked. Number 50.
Yeah, Goethals finally getting himself the sack he deserved, because he's been having a good game.
Yeah, it's not a sack. It was Jaboa with the ball, but just absolutely tearing him down.
Yeah, absolutely. Tackle for loss. That was what I was looking for, but he deserved this one.
Hey, it's third quarter. 48-6. Maybe. They're trying to find the double digits here. The Kasteel Nitro's shotguns wanting to add to this 42-point lead.
Yep, and talking about size, this guy, Goethals, is almost 2 meters. So size doesn't really matter, as we talked about, because 2 meters guy tackled 170 guy, and the other way around.
It's second down for the shotguns. It was a decline penalty. John Brown in the shotgun. Keem Williams with the move and getting the ball, but slipped a little bit. And there's another flag. Whitecap throwing a flag. Probably a hold. Let's see what Rick Storme has to say. He's positioning himself for the call. And in the background, you can see Abidouin getting to the ambulance. Wishing him a speedy recovery, of course. And that ball seems to be going the bad direction for the Limburg Shotguns. There we go. It's a hold. Still second down. It's 10 yards. I always thought that 10 yards is a lot for a holding penalty. Then again, it's not prohibited. You cannot do that. It's second down, second and long. A low snap for Brown, and Yeboah with a little bit of trouble with the handoff. Getting crushed by the defense.
Yeah,
I think
was there.
They've got his number, I think. I think the defense has got his number, or Yeboah has had a lot of work today. He may be getting a little bit gassed. But
yeah, that left side of the line is getting himself getting a little bit in trouble there. Yeboah had to shift to the other side.
Yeah, it's still surprised that a lot of first stringers are still playing.
Yeah, I was hoping to see some other players a little bit.
See, John Brown still on the field. Akeem Williams still on the field. Yeboah. I don't know who is the real running back one for the Shotguns. Maybe Bora. And John Brown has to run for it. Deep ball. And it's a catch by Akeem Williams. But
That's a great play.
great play. But I don't think he made it. Maybe like a foot short for the new first down. Maybe just enough, but he got wrestled back. Yeah, it's way short. So
Still.
fourth down, 4 yards to go. And the home announcer trying to get the crowd amped up a little bit. That's a fourth and a couple. And Brown with the pass, but not getting it.
No, they're not getting it.
They are not getting that first down. The defense is really stepping up here.
And I think that was Leonard Claudout again.
Yeah, defense really stepping up here. Ambulance leaving the pitch here. Once again, wishing him a speedy recovery, Jonathan Abiodun. So 2 major injuries for the Kasteel Nitro's today, including the starting quarterback, Hari Rafalimanana. They can share a room. It's 2 players of the same team on the same night.
Absolutely.
How does that happen? Let's hope they can support each other. And now first down for the Nitros. Turnover on downs. Nothing's with it. Just taking his sweet time with that with the handoff.
It's incredible how calm
Yeah.
he looks when he takes that handoff.
Yeah. Everyone should have that mentality to like, come at me. Just try.
Black Angels are winning 21-0. So
Okay.
that's what is saying in the comments. Thank you for providing us with that information.
It's the Brussels Derby being played in Beringen. You heard that right. No game in Brussels today due to some technical difficulties with the Brussels Black Angels home pitch. And they couldn't find a replacement pitch, so they moved to Beringen. And Nutton's trying to run the ball, but this time getting wrestled to the ground.
Baptiste Taals was there to make the tackle.
But there's a flag on the far side of the field. So this could go either way. We'll get the call here. No. There is no foul on the play. Roland de Koning is saying number 22, Bora is the starter. Yes, he is. He was getting a lot of the reps in the first half. But Yeboah showing up as a solid, maybe second stringer. Feels a little bit disrespectful saying that because he had some excellent plays. He went with the dump off pass.
Yeah, that was a good slip screen.
And getting to the original line of scrimmage. That was more than they had bargained for. That play could have been dead 5 yards before the end of that play, but they turned it into something. And offense is going to stay on the field.
Yep. And Nuytens is not looking to the sideline. He's calling his own plays.
Yeah. He has I think he also has American football just running through his veins.
Yep.
Coaching as well.
Yep. But for some reason, he's still only 26.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's only 26. He's a young guy.
Yep.
Young dude.
He's been around a long time.
And a 4th and long for the Nitons and his troops.
Taking checks.
Oh, there was some movement. Nitons lining up for the pass. Let's see, that's a deep ball. And that got tipped. Incomplete pass, and it's going to be a turnover on downs because I don't see flags on the plate.
It was a tough play to make because he had 2 or 3 defenders close to him, but he had to make that pass because none of the other guys were close enough around the sticks or behind the sticks or in front of the sticks actually.
Angels are winning 21-0. Is someone said Mort saying in the comments?
And I think the game is over.
Yeah, I think it is.
Suddenly the announcer called the game.
Yeah.
The running clock.
Oh yeah, because there was no end of the third, even though.
I think the NITRO'S are not really happy about it.
Yeah.
Because see Olivier back discussing with the refs.
But shouldn't that be called at the end of the third? Should be called. Running clock or not, I think it should be called. But Olivier Beck is really upset with the officials here.
Yeah. Not sure.
Because they did.
Well, they didn't switch sides, didn't they? So
they didn't switch sides. This is.
I never seen a running clock end the game in the third quarter. I think. Not entirely sure.
Shotguns are lining up here to shake hands, but
I think they want to go home. But I think Beck wants to keep playing.
Okay, I think this game.
Yeah,
I think the game is game is over. I think the officials are leaving the field.
Yep.
Not in a good mood, it seems.
A little bit of
they're kind of
strange ending to this game.
Yeah. I think we're as flustered as everyone else.
Yeah, I think the word is flabbergasted.
Yeah. So score is 48-6. The Limburg Shotguns. Easy victory for the visiting team. Some things we should remember that the Kasteel Nitro's lost 2 players, got carted off the field, including their starting quarterback Hari Rafali Manana. Ewout Nutens had to take over the number 99. And he scored the 6 points. He was the one pounding the ball in the, what was it, third or fourth quarter? I can't remember anymore.
Well, we couldn't really tell.
So, strange ending to this game. Officials walking off the field. Coach of the NITRO'S really upset.
Yeah, are a little bit upset. They're going to greet the home crowd.
Yeah. Even though they lost with a difference of 42 points, it was a clean game. Good game by both teams. Difference was just too big.
Yep, and maybe looking forward to week 3 in the BNL, which again, as we mentioned, will not be next week, but March 30th. So a bye week next week for the BNL teams. And Kasteel Nitro's are at home here again. They have the Brussels Black Angels on a visit. Brussels Tigers have the Rotterdam Trojans as opponents in Brussels, and Amsterdam Crusaders are hosting the Limburg Shotguns. So a couple good games, and for future reference, the Brussels Tigers versus Rotterdam Trojans will be live streamed. So next time we will go there.
So everyone in the comments who was watching on YouTube, who was watching on Facebook, thank you for watching. From Isegem, 48-0 victory for the Limburg Shotguns. I want to thank Steven of Be a Legend for the technical support. Yeah, operating 2 cameras at once. I still think that's pretty impressive. Doing the cutting, doing the direction, doing the graphics, everything. So, Steven, once again, thank you for the technical support. And Laurens, thank you for being here, for joining us.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah. So for American Football Community Belgium, my name is Ren, and hopefully we will see each other again during the next live stream. I think it's in 2 weeks, Laurens.
Yep.
There.
Versus Tigers.
There we
Versus
go.
Trojans.
So once again, Limburg Shotguns taking the victory home to Beringen, 48-6 victory. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.
You're protective all day, just in case. Who knows what could happen?
Hey, baby, what's going on?
Nothing is more important than being safe. Protect yourself at all times. We've got you. Go to Perella.com for all your American football gear.